clothes. I haven't turned on these lights in ages. Like I think it was last winter. I should turn them on every day. I love lights. Like you guys don't understand how much I love lights. I love lights. Hello everyone, so I'm so excited. Welcome back, by the way. And here, if you don't know me, nice to meet you. And if you're back, thank you so much. You are the best. The best. Yesterday I went to PRIMARK and I didn't get that many things, but I could not wait because on my way back I went to Sephora and I got this, which is gonna be something for my first giveaway ever, and I'm so excited for you guys. Like I'm thrilled because I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I wanted to be like special, and I don't know, I didn't want to do this like right away because I didn't know anyone. It wouldn't make any sense for me to do this, but now I talk to some of you guys regularly, so it makes me so excited because now like holidays are right around the corner and Christmas and all that, and I wanted to give you guys something because you're so amazing to me, and I don't know, I wanted to have this moment with you. The only thing I'm gonna say now is that it's the Shell of Tilbury giveaway, but you will have to wait till the end of this video, and trust me, I'm gonna know if you have skipped the video. Let's just leave it at that. So let's just jump right in. So yeah, yesterday I went there and I went a bit crazy with coats. Like as you guys can see, I got three coats. My coats, some of them are not in a very good state, not the worst state they could be, but I wanted to get something new so I wouldn't wear out the ones that I have as much. I've never bought a coat from Primark because I don't know, I normally go for a more expensive brands because when it comes to coats I feel like you need to spend a bit more. I don't know, I tried them on and I really liked them and they were very inexpensive, so for the price of one coat from Zara I got two. So I think I'm gonna start from these two there. So this is the first t-shirt that I got. This is it's a short sleeve and I really liked the color that it has. It also has this raw end that I particularly love when it comes to clothing because I don't know why, but it gives that interesting kick to it. And yeah, it says pretty big. I need to iron this because it's a bit, I know this is not very wintry, it's kind of like more on the fall-esque side and still not so much, but here in my city it is we have a very hot climate all year around. Like temperatures go very low during winter, but sometimes we have the nicest days. Like one day we'll have like 2 degrees freezing cold and the day after we're having martinis in the sun, and that's my city, that's it. Even though it's a short sleeve, the color is kind of fall winter. So I really liked it. And it was €5. Oh, this one was from, I got a coat. It was from Dulceida. She's an influencer, like Spanish influencer, the biggest one here in Spain. And she did a collection that I actually got a coat. I'm gonna show you in a second. But I didn't know this one was from her too. Made with sustainable cotton. Right when I went in there, I saw this like holiday collection that they came up with for New Year's Eve and for like Christmas parties and all that. It was all black and like sparkly. The only thing I got from that was this, because I felt like that's everywhere, and there were all these grey glitter dresses that we've seen for the past 2-3 months. So I didn't see anything like too interesting that really caught my eye. But I got this one. It's a very plain blouse, like black blouse, has this V-line that is crossed. It's kind of like a kimono thing, and it's a bit flowery. This fabric is kind of like, I'll put it here. Now we all have these kind of black blouses, but it's always nice to have something new, so you spice things up. So yeah, it has this elastic waist. It also has this is not stretchy, but it has this kind of tucked in wrist that gives a bit of volume and interest to the sleeves. Oh, I didn't show you closely, so you could see that it has this kind of texture, tiny bit see-through. Hello. You know, something nice for a winter night out. Now the next thing, this is a two-piece, you cannot see it. This blouse that is a very high neck, very soft cream color, and it has these stripes This kind of pattern gives me the most Scandinavian vibes. I don't know, you know what I mean? It has a very low shoulder, these very wide sleeves, and then it goes to this, yeah, this gold button, and this is unopened. It also has it in the back, like a small open bag, and it has these two gold buttons. I guess I'll show you better in the try on shot, but it has this very high-waisted asymmetrical skirt that is very like flowy. I really like it because you can wear it as a whole look and it looks like a dress, but then you can also mix and match with some of the different pieces and they look very cool on their own too. Next thing I got was this cozy, and I cannot wait to wear this black sweater with very thin white stripes. It is a very wintry sweater. When you touch it, it's so soft and looks so comfy. It is a high neck, but it kind of falls a bit. It has a very loose neck. What I really like about this is the sleeves, because it has this wide sleeve, and then when it comes to the wrist, they're folded. Feels like interesting. I don't know, because it's like folded. It's not super interesting when you look at it, but I really wanted one. Very wide, very comfy, very basic to wear with a pair of jeans and some boots and a coat, and that's great. Something I really like about this one too is, even though it's not too thick, it's wide enough so I can layer, because for me, during winter, layers are everything. I much rather have like a few layers underneath, for the reason that I told you before. You never know what the weather is gonna be like when you go out. First thing in the morning, we can have like a very, like again, 2 degrees, and then by 12 p.m. it's like 20. When you're not very sure about that, this is perfect. I love it. Now to the coat talking. So the first one I have here is this camel coat. When I saw it, I grabbed it immediately because it was everything I was looking for. I wanted something in this color, but I also wanted a very long coat. I'm having such a hard time finding long coats, like to pretty much my feet, not my feet, but my ankles. When I have it very clear, like in my mind what I want, and I don't find it, I wait for it to appear, because I know that sooner or later they will appear. So I waited long enough that I was rewarded with 3 coats that I love, and for a very competitive price, which I love. It is a very comfortable wool coat. It is very long. It has these turtle buttons that are still everywhere. See? You won't notice that until you see it up close. It looks like a black button. It is really long, which I love. Hello, focus. Yay. However, I feel like I'm gonna go and get it tailored, because please let me know your thoughts, because I find this to be very low. It makes it look very wide, so I don't know if I want it to look a bit more fitted, like raise this a bit up, like here, maybe. I don't know. I think that can be done, I guess. That's the only thing I would change about this, the length of the shoulders. Considering I'm gonna put a lot of layers underneath, still looks too low and wide, so I love it. This is my baby. Now the next one, when I saw it, I didn't even have to try it on, but this one I knew I was gonna take it with me, and that was it. I knew it. It is the same coat, and this, oh my god, if this is my baby, this is that would be something I like. And this is my baby, this is my real baby. I'm sorry, it's the most beautiful coat I've ever seen. Beautiful. And let me tell you, I've been looking for a white coat since last year. I don't know who I saw it wearing it, and I was like, I need a white coat, like a very long white coat in my life. I was looking for it, and like the ones that I found that were so expensive, and I'm not saying like 100, 200 bucks, like expensive. And I was like, no, there's so many things I need to buy that are way more important than a coat. Now I'm seeing white coats everywhere, and I'm all like, where were you last year when I was looking for you? You were nowhere to be seen. So that's what I'm telling you when I mean patience is a bitch. Enough with me telling you all my life. This is the most beautiful coat I've ever seen. It's a white, really long coat. Look at these buttons. They're so beautiful. It is again like a total button, but it's kind of like a marble button. What's wrong with this today? I'm getting mad. You can see that it has this very thin pattern that gives texture, so it doesn't look like plain white. It gives that warmth to it. 3 little buttons here. This one was from the Dulceida collection. That's why I was so surprised when I saw this Dulceida X Primark. Funny thing is, I'm always like the last person to know about these things, and I didn't know that she had this collection until I went there and I saw it, and it was all pretty much sold out. I don't know how I did it. This one was one of the last coats that was there, so I'm so glad I got that right on time, because if I would have come today, this would not be there. I'm pretty sure of that. So I feel like it was destiny. So I'm so glad you were waiting for me. I am picturing myself like all white, like monochromatic looks, and this, or maybe all black and then the white coat. And I feel like wearing this one with a fedora. I don't know why, but maybe like all black leather outfit and then this on top. That would look absolutely insane. I never knew I would get so excited about coats in my life. Last one was this very pretty, very put together. This is like the executive boss lady, because you look so put together with this. This is not as long, it's kind of like middle length, as you can see, but it looks like it has this very gray cool tone, and it's like very straight lines. It reminds me of a suit, very blazer like, very boss lady. And yeah, it has these 2 buttons. It has this, wait, they're not real. Ow. Oh, it's, you can open it. This would be that coat that you wear if you had to go to court, or if you have to go to the bank and ask for credit or something. This is the coat for you. I really like it because it's so basic, and the color that it has, like, it goes with everything. Looks very nice, and it was 25 euros. So how can you not? Now for accessories, I got this super cute cream beret that I wanted to have for a very long time, and I think it's so cute. Oh, whoops. I'm going to mess up my hair, but it looks so weird. I'm gonna try and wear it like this. So cute. You get the drill. And yeah, this was 5 euros, I believe. Yeah, 5. It was one size fits all. Not too sure what. I have a pretty big head, but it's fine. Then last for clothes and accessories, I got these boots. These are, when I saw them I was like, what? These are a dupe for the Prada boots, like the ankle boots that they came up with. The only thing that those boots are leather, and this is like a suede material, so they're kind of like, yeah, they're like soft, but they have this same detail. Yeah, you can see it better now. The heel would also be dented like this one. You have another dupe. I saw it when I left Primark, and you have the pretty much the same boot in Zara, and when I saw it I was so sad because I really like them. But then I thought, like, these 90s boots, they're kind of, they're kind of in and out, and those are like very chunky, and I feel I'm not gonna wear them as much as this. So I don't know, because then this size feels very tight, but the next size is too wide, like too big for me. So I got these ones because with the other ones, especially because they're so high, I'm afraid of like the boot being very like dancing around my feet and like twisting my ankle. I decided to get them in this tighter size. My train of thought for that was because of the material. I guess that it will stretch out eventually. I hope so, because otherwise it's going to be like, it's so funny because this foot fits perfectly, but this one fits tighter because we have one foot bigger than the other, and we have one arm longer than the other, and one boob bigger than the other. I just said boob on camera, and I said it again. I'm gonna stop. So yeah, if you were in love with those Prada boots, you have a dupe for 19 euros, I believe it was. There were 19 euros. finally, for the most random things, that's pretty much my favorite part of this video. One of the first things I got when I went in there, I'm so bad when it comes to these things, because they had these 2 aisles with presents for the holidays and like all these Harry Potter merch and all that. I found these foodie related shelves and I wanted to get them all, and they were not very expensive, but I was like, I cannot, I have to leave, because I started grabbing this and that and that, and they're maybe not that expensive, but when you sum everything up, it gets pricey. So I got one thing, and it's because we have this birthday party to attend from a friend. This is not going to be the whole birthday present, we will get him something else, but I saw it and I thought it was so cute and such a good idea that I could not. It was this barbecue grilling sample. You have all these are like sauces and spice blend for like chipotle spice. I think it's so cool. It was €7. You have this one, this is like barbecue grilling. Then you have another one that is spicy sauces from the world. You have different blends for whiskey, like whiskey sour, Manhattan, all those things. They're so cool. And I guess that if he likes it, he likes something in particular, he can look for it and buy it online somewhere. I'm talking about barbecue sauces and spice blends on a Primark haul. Who would have thought? The beauty section, I'm not like a huge fan of Primark beauty items. When I say beauty, I mean makeup, because I do buy some of the things like this, which I had to restock on this. Fruity and Cheeky Cherry. This is a dry shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo ever, because of how it smells. It smells so good. I don't know what the lid is. This is great to refresh your hair. This is not the first time that I show it on my channel, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail about this, but this is my favorite one. And because of the smell. It smells so good. Yeah, I get that. I get the charcoal micellar water, which I have talked about so many times too, but I don't really get makeup products. Something that it's I wouldn't say a pet peeve of mine, kind of that. It's whenever I go there and I want to try something, you have the tester and then you have so many other of that product opened, and like all the boxes are ripped. Like, why? You have a tester. Why would you open something? To see what? If it's because if you want to open it to see if it's okay so you can have it, why don't you take it with you? Why would you open it and leave it there? It kind of grosses me out and I just leave. But now they came out with this new line that is black cherry and it's all with this like this. I got these 2 beauty sponges, and see what I mean? It was not entirely opened, but it was kind of like they tried to open it and I'm like, why? Yeah, it's all with this like very dark plum color. It's very pretty and it has this gold, kind of like gold reflective. It's very Charlotte Tilbury. That's what reminds me of, like very Charlotte Tilbury, very hourglass. So it looked pretty good, and when I saw this, it was like $2.50 for 2 makeup sponges. This black one really caught my eye. I really wanted to try it, so I got it. It must be good because the whole aisle for these products was empty, so they sold out everything. Ooh, it feels kind of hard, but you have to wet it. So, and then this is softer than this one. And they look really good. I don't know, we'll see. Now, with that being said, I got this. This is a shadow stick, gold glittery shadow stick in the color Starry Eye. I want to open it so I can swatch it for you guys. This gold shade. I want to try for you guys here. Oh, this is so pretty. And you can blend it. Oh, this is pretty. It gets very reflective, so I guess you could use this one on top of another shadow, because once you've blended, the only thing left is just glitter, so it fades a bit. This is what it looks like when you apply it, and this is what it looks like once you have blended that. It's very creamy, almost like oily, which I'm concerned about. Last thing and most random thing I got. for this Primark haul was this ball of baubles. I already have a tree, but we want to put a tiny Christmas tree at the beach house. So I saw this and it has these very small baubles, and I think it's great because it was $2.50, and with this one I can decor a pole like this size, something like this size, and I don't need to think too much about it. Just put some baubles and I'm done. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. As this kind of copper gold and like glittery ones. These glittery ones are so pretty. These are my favorite. So yeah, those were all the things that I got from Primark. Now for the most exciting thing of this video, which is now the thing that I wanted to give you guys. And I even said in my last video, and that's the thing that got me thinking about it, is that this would be a perfect Christmas present. And once I was editing the video and putting them up, I was like, that's a perfect Christmas present. That's what I want to give you guys. So if this is too much now, that once I show you, you're gonna be like, that's not so exciting. But the thing that I wanted to give you guys is this palette. Of course, it's a brand new palette, haven't been touched. I have my own in my bedroom. This is a brand new palette. This is for you guys. I'm so excited for you. So I'm going to give away this new instant looking palette from the holiday collection from Tilbury. Now, if you want to enter this giveaway, you have to be, of course, subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. But I guess I'll put all the rules for the giveaway on a picture on Instagram, which I guess will be a picture of this palette along with some, I'll do a flat lay with the palette and some other products to make it look a bit more pretty. If you want to participate, go to my Instagram at lalafemmme. I'll put it here, I guess. I don't know when I'll close the giveaway. That's something I have to figure it out. I don't want to drag the date too long because I want you guys to be able to use it this Christmas, because this is my Christmas present, like from me to you guys. You have a whole review of this palette here on my channel. I'll put the card around here so you guys can see for yourself what I think of the palette and how it looks. I did this whole look with this palette. I don't know what else to say, but thank you so much for being here. I've been like a year now, a year and a little bit more, and I feel connected to you guys way more than I would have ever thought, and that's why I wanted to have this giveaway. Yeah, I'm so happy that I'm able to do this. I've been saving for it, and yeah, if you win this palette, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. This is my first giveaway, but it will not be the last one for sure. So stay tuned for more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you did, and share with your friends so you have more possibilities to win and share the palette and do your makeup together. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See the lights?